Hello everybody and welcome back to your 10 Minutes of Eve. I'm Casuality, and if you like my format and its content, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. In the last, I think 5 episodes, we looked in more detail at mining, and today we will talk about standing, which is most important for mission runners but also affects other aspects of the game. If you want to check your current standings, you need to open the Interactions tab in your character sheet, and there on the left side you will see your standings, and as you will quickly find out, there are 3 different types of standing: factions, corporations and agents. And we will talk about the meaning of those and how to influence them in a minute, but maybe we should just start off with the skills. And here you have the social subcategory, and here for alpha clones, this is an alpha clone, options are limited, but generally speaking, the social skill is the basic skill, and you get faction standing increase bonuses if you raise this one 5% per level. Negotiation will increase payouts. I'm not absolutely sure if this is only ISK or loyalty points as well, but ISK in any case. And connections, which will modify your effective standing towards friendly NPC corporations and factions. So this will result in a better standing than you actually would have without the skill. And diplomacy is the same towards hostile agents and factions and so on. And then you have some special skills which are quite expensive sometimes and which relate to specific types of mission agents. There are agents in security department, mining and distribution, and there are also the criminal NPCs like Sunshine and so on, which I do not bother with this character at least. Let's start with faction standing, which is the most important or strongest because it simultaneously affects all corporations associated with a faction. But on the other hand, which is potentially the hardest to improve. The advantages of faction standing are that you will get access to pirate and Empire Epic Arcs. Epic Arcs are special mission chains. As you can see, here at faction standing level 3 you get access, and at level 4 as well. Level 4 is for the Caldari Epic Arc, and this one should be for the corresponding Pirate Epic Arc. But this is subject of a separate episode, I would say. Furthermore, you will get access to all agents of the associated corporations. Then these are the Roman numbers here. So for level 1 mission agents, you don't need faction standing or any standing. And at faction standing 1, you get access to all level 2 agents. At faction standing level 3 you get access to level 3 agents, and at faction standing level 5 you will get access to all level 4 agents. And if you manage to get to level 7, also level 5 mission agents become available. And as you can see, all Caldari corporations which are listed here which is quite a substantial number, are influenced by this faction standing. So I would, with this character, I would be able to access all level 4 mission agents of all these corporations because they belong to the Caldari state. The only exceptions are R&D agents, because they also need the respective corporation standing, but -2. So, for example, if I would like to get access to an R&D agent of a corporation which belongs to the Caldari state of level 4 rank, normally I would have to have corporation standing of 5 with that corporation, but since I have faction standing level 5, this agent would only require corporation standing of 3, so -2 of the normal requirement. Additionally, you get access to Cosmos agents, which are special storyline agents based on your faction standing alone, because they don't belong to a corporation. And a faction standing of at least 0 is required if you want to join that faction in factional warfare. And for these standings, always the modified standings. So the standings modified by your connection skill is counted. So for example, as you can see, my base standing is only 5.72, but I get a skill bonus and this raises me up to 6.06 with the Caldari state. Faction standing, but the unmodified, so the base value of 5.72 in this case, reduces broker fees at NPC stations, which belong to the Caldari state. And yeah, that's about it. You can only increase faction standing through storyline missions, and these are the already mentioned Cosmos agents, which are a lot of the missions I've done with this character in the past. The career agents, the 15 career agents, are available to each faction. And also, if you do normal missions, every 15th or 16th mission also is a storyline mission, and this also grants faction standing. On top of that, you can do data center and career missions, very specific ones. And also the epic arcs, the Sisters of Eve, level 1 epic arc for beginners, and the already mentioned epic arcs for which you require higher standings. Negative standing is also possible and can have unwanted consequences. At -2 faction standing, you can only access level 1 agents, but no other agents anymore, supposedly. And at -5, you will be attacked by the Caldari Navy, which is not as powerful as Concord, but is best avoided. So at -2 faction standing, you will get access only to level 1 agents, which would help you to improve back to 0 or positive. Corporation standings are the second most important. And corporation standing, for example, with Lydai Corporation will affect all mission agents of this corporation, which you can find via the agent finder, for example. And as I said, this is also required for R&D agents. So if Lydai Corporation had R&D agents, which I do not know out of the top of my head, this together with my faction standing would allow me to access level 4 R&D agents, even though this normally would require a standing of 5 with Lydai. Modified standing. Improved standing with some specific corps also grants access to resource war missions, but those are not very attractive, therefore I will not mention anything specific about that. And corporation standing also reduces NPC station broker fees, but not as much as faction standing does. This can only be increased by running missions for that specific corporation or through so-called derived standings. Derived standings are side effects of missions. Each or almost each mission will increase standing of a selected friendly corps or faction, but simultaneously also decrease standing of opposing corps or factions. As far as I know, only the Epic Arcs missions grant solely positive effects without negative derived standing. Last and least in this case are the agent standings. Those affect only the specific agent for which you have done a mission, and doing missions for that agent only increases this agent standing. So at first glance this is quite useless, because you need the right corporation or faction standing in the first place to get access to that agent. And so why would you care about agent standing? Well, this is, in my opinion, only interesting if you're somewhere in the region between 0 and -2 faction standing, because at -2 faction standing, as said, you will only have access to level 1 agents. But if you're maybe at -1.5 but still have standing with an agent of level 4, which would entitle you to get access from him, missions from him, then you could still do that specific agent's missions until the -2 faction standing blocker kicks in. So this might be a way to improve negative standings, but only if you did some missions for a high level agent before. Well, I think this rounds up the topic, and if you have any questions regarding standings or want to mention something I may have missed or explained wrongly, please use the command functionality below. And in any case, I would be happy to see you again next time.